What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nigel Jones, and this is my sex playlist. Number 10, Silk, Lose Control. So this is like the ultimate makeup sex song. I feel like it's a lost art in R&B that men don't really beg, get on their knees and really tell stories. So this is basically what this song is doing to me. And trying to get her back, even though they had an argument, he's sorry. I did a lot of that before, so I understand. So this song through and through is one of the greatest makeup sex type of songs. So the difference between makeup sex and regular sex is like you have something to prove. You trying to get her back on your good side, and you know you gotta go 10 times harder. You gotta do what you gotta do, basically. So I feel like it's top 3. It's makeup sex. We're not supposed to be doing this sex. Maybe drunk sex. You know, that's my top 3 right there. And they could rotate. The first time I heard this song, I'm like, damn, I like that song, but I didn't get the title. And I went months without hearing it. Damn, what is that song? It just kept playing in my head until I heard it on someone's reel on Instagram. I'm like, that's the song right there. I'm like, yo, and I played it in my car for at least 5 days straight. So even though I haven't had sex with this song, I feel like when I do, I'm gonna spend the first 2 minutes trying to sing it and trying to get all the notes right because it's such a well-made song. Not an acapella, but the beat is so minimal and all you hear is vocals. And each one of them, they hit it, man. They got it. So it's such a well-made song. Number 9, Neo, Mirror. I got a thing with mirrors, you know, when I'm being intimate. And I like to look at myself, I like to look at my partner, and I like to make art. So that's what that song kind of reminded me of. There's some particular memories of more so me enjoying looking at myself more than the actual act. And then I just had to snap back into it. You know, that song got me in my bag a couple times. When I snap back into the reality of us actually making love, it's really when I'm about to climax. It's like, oh, I'm here with it, okay? Sex is art. And when I'm about to climax, I kind of just snap back into it. And I see usually from the back in the mirror, that's one of my favorite positions, and I just get right from there. It's not so much of the lyrics, it's just more so the feel of the beat, the voice, the tone of everything. Now, some songs I can get into with the lyrics. They have a little bit more meaning to me, but the songs is like top 10, 9, 8. It's just more so just the feeling that the song gives me, besides the lyrics. Number 8, Sade, No Ordinary Love. So Sade is definitely my top 3 female artists of all time. She takes you there every time to another world. She does it for me. You know, she just writes a story with her words. So this song specifically, it's just so passionate. You could feel her love through her words with her partner or whoever she wanted to make love with, and it translates over to real life. Everything is perfect. That's one of the most perfect songs I ever heard. So it's just, it gives, let's get it on. It's definitely a difference between love making and just like having sex. Love making, I feel like you have to be a little bit more in tune with your partner. You have to love your partner, know every inch of their body. Besides, like, you know, you just want to get a nut off. That's just sex, you know. I guess you both wanted to get a nut and, you know, just have a little fun. But love making is totally different. It's like you two are intertwined and it gives a different type of feeling towards that climax. This is a song that I'll definitely play for one setting. If I love you, if I'm very in tune with you, even if I like you a lot. If you want 100% of me, I'll play this song. Number 7, Usher, Love You Gently.
So love you gently.
Now, Usher is one of my favorite artists of all time. Love You Gently is perfect. I actually had a good night with the song going in Miami. You can see the skyline, the date went well, we were kind of inebriated. This song was the first song to play on the playlist and, you know, we just got to it. First see the city and the skylight in the moon. It's not a sight to see in the month of June. So that whole first starting off before the beat drops, prime Usher right here. And excuse my singing, by the way. And it's just get you in that mode all the time. When I first heard this song, it kind of had to grow on me because the album was good. It wasn't my favorite song on the album, but it came to be when I had that night. So, you know, it meant a lot to me that night. So, you know, now it's my favorite song. Number 6, Jamie Foxx, Slow. I feel like Jamie Foxx, he doesn't get all his credit. You know, he's a great songwriter, singer. A lot of people know him as a comedian, but Jamie Foxx, he's really that bull when it comes to singing. This song is really passionate, it's slow, it gets you there. Slow is one of those songs that'll come on the shuffle and you can't skip it. It's just the whole cadence, the songwriting, it gets you there. Slow is definitely like a B-side song, but it's one of those songs to whereas, like I said, it's underrated. It's perfectly tuned of just what he's saying, the beat, the cadence, everything, the whole melody is just perfectly tuned for sex, for slow, passionate sex. So this song, I will play if I really don't like you, and I'm not trying to sound selfish, if I'm trying to, just trying to get my nut off, or, if I'm just feeling real raunchy that night or whatever, I will play it. I wouldn't let it skip. It's not really a song that I hold dear to my heart. It's a good one though. Jamie Foxx, he really does break it down on that song, and I'm really into eye contact sometimes. It's whatever my partner wants. It makes it a little bit more passionate. He breaks it down, not on a vernacular level, but he gets the job done. Number 5, Avant, Read Your Mind. Avant is more so a storyteller in this song, and it's basically from the club to the bed, and I had a lot of nights like that. So that song really kind of did something to me. It just tells basically what the woman mind is thinking, even though they're have a little bit more decorum when it comes to sex. Basically, it's all right, let's do it. Sometimes I prefer songs that get straight to it. Sometimes I prefer songs that read between the lines. It depends on the partner and how, it's going in the bedroom. So if I'm just in the car grooving, it's that type of night, then I definitely want to have a song that's kind of in between the lines, not too crazy. But in the bedroom, let's just get straight to it. The first time I heard the song, I was kind of young, so I didn't really get it. As I got older, I'm like, okay, Avant, and I started experiencing what he was talking about. It hit a little harder, so yeah. So number 4, Tory Lanez, Sex Songs. This song might not be on everybody's top 10 list, but Tory has a hit here. He has a hit, I'm not gonna lie. And it's so crazy because I even like this song. I'm gonna tell you a story. The lady that I was dealing with previously had an encounter with Tory Lanez, and it kind of just turned me off because he's this tall. And listen, I'm not a judge, but he could sing his ass off. And it took me a long time to kind of like the song, but you can't hate on it. You can't. And it just gives good vibes in the bedroom too. Besides the whole BS. I could still add this song on my sex playlist because I kind of got over it because my feelings towards her is kind of going now. And I'm like, you know what? I can't believe with that song now. So let me get right to it. Let me see what, he was talking about. I think differently. Like, I'm like, damn, maybe, he was singing the song while he was hitting her or something like that. I'm like, oh, okay. I see you go. It's a good song. I'm not going to hate on it, Tory grew on me, I heard it, and he get into what I get into in the bedroom. So I'm like, all right, we can relate on a few things. And like I said, he can sing, it's a great song. I'm not gonna lie, so hats off to him. Number 3, The Weeknd, What You Need. So this song, out of all the songs, probably holds the most memories because during Prime Weekend, I was like 18. And me and my homie went on 2-man. It was like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And usually those hours is like, ain't nothing open but your legs, So something had to set the tone. So I told him, to turn some music on, let's get to know him a little bit. And this song came on and everything just shifted. It was crazy. It was like, okay, now let's just get right to it. I feel like that song completed the 2-man for us. So thanks to Weeknd. I feel like just the beat did it to me, and just the cadence with the hook, just what you need, I'm what you need, I'm what you need, just it beats into your head and it's just sung so masterfully. Like I said, it gets you there, man. So it's like one of the best sex songs that I know. So this is definitely like a talk you through it, slow, passionate type of song. If you put this song on and do it to the wrong girl, she will love you forever. Like, it's bad. So you definitely gotta play this song with somebody you like because you will get in your bag with this one. Number 2, Trey Songz, Something Real. So now this song is maybe one of my favorite Trey Songz sex songs because, for one, I love Jill Scott. Jill Scott, she's from Philly, I'm from Philly, and she's on the hook. She's in the background if you can hear her, but basically she just breaks it down like, listen, just give me something real. Let's get into it, Let's not hide nothing. Let's just get into it. The way it's just the beat is matching with Jill Scott, what he's saying. Like I said, I grew up on Trey Songz. That's like my era. He's just, he gets it right every time. This song grew on me instantly. Like, I'm like, damn, Trey got one with this one. His music kind of personifies my life, my relationships, and everything that I go through. So we are attached to that. This one is like, okay, it's more so sex, more so passionate, not really relationship vibes. And it's just get straight to it. And that's what I'm all about. A specific memory of this song is I actually drove 4 hours for an engagement, and this is the first song that she played. And it was like, okay, you like Trey Songz. We kind of bonded off of that, and like it was my first time hearing it, and she put me on. And I love when someone can put me on to something and I actually like it. So we bonded off that song, and then the rest was history. You know, we had a good night. It didn't go much farther than that. And I don't want to keep sounding toxic or whatever, but you know, we just left our night there. And you know, I took the song with me. Number 1, Trey Songz, You Belong to Me. This album, these songs are like a relic to me because they came out when I was really 18. I was just finding out about love. I had my first girlfriend at the time. Before then, like I started when I was young. I was just kind of doing it for my own self, my selfish needs, and just getting off of me. When I finally found some love and someone that I like, these songs came out, and it was just like, it's a different feeling. Like I didn't know I could bring so much compassion out of me, bring so much emotion out of me, and it's just like, it's just talked me through it. Like I said before, Trey Songz personifies my relationship. I know he's a little toxic, but you know, how I feel about it, there's no other when those songs come on. So this song basically tells you that you belong to me tonight. I got you for the night. We're gonna make magic. Every time this song came on, that's what I did. So I'm not gonna lie, this song has a lot of sentimental value to it. So if it does come on a shuffle, I might turn it off. If it comes on in the car, I'm gonna let it roll. But it's just like that first moment of when I was 18, I had my first relationship. This song came on, and it's like, it just did it for me. It reminded me of that time, even though she cheated on me 4 times, you know. We're not gonna talk about that. That's what kind of made me into the person who I am today. But like I said, he personifies everything that I went through, that I go through, my trust issues, everything. So that album, Trey, man, I hold it dear in my heart, though. My name is Nigel, and that was my sex playlist.